the 10-yard line, and I call a play that we had run a lot.
We had the lead, third down.
Tyquan Underwood is where Tom's supposed to go with the ball, and he's going there, but the guy's not running a great route.
Back to the end zone, intercepted.
And it got picked off, and I came to the sideline, and I was pissed, obviously, because I threw an interception. Billy was pissed because I threw an interception. I kind of did something that I don't very typically do, which is, you know, say to the receiver, like, you got to come back and get the ball. And I had no business saying that to Tyquan because it was my fault. And Billy heard it.
And I'm like, look, you got to shut the fuck up. That play's over.
I said something like, no shit.
That is a heated conversation.
So he's like, I got to shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up.
No, fuck that. You know, that fucking throw, shitty throw. We had a nickname for Billy. He was called the Teapot.
Started to call me the Teapot. I was like, he's the Teapot.
When he would get hot, he would start to simmer.
Well, wait a second now. You blow up at me. Like, hold on now. You're the Teapot too.
The more and more hot they get, the louder, and then finally just the explosion.
Bill O'Brien, not pleased about something.
That was Billy. Like, you don't know when it's going to be or how much it's going to take. Usually not very much.
And we actually had a teapot in the quarterback room.
They made it like the Stanley Cup. So it was like a bigger teapot.
Every time he teapotted, we would write down what he teapotted for.
And they're like, number 1, headset at practice. Number 2, and they're starting to list these. So I'm on the other side. I'm like, I'm going to start listing your teapot stuff.
And by the end of the year, we had this full tea kettle pot that was written in Sharpie, all the different things, almost like a trophy.
I think the fire that Billy brings there on game day is the same fire that, Tom has.
What I love about Billy is that we could have one of those moments and then 2 minutes later, we were cool.
We would fight like brothers. I mean, brothers fight, right? And then 5 seconds later, the fight's over and you're back to whatever you got to get done. But that was my nickname for that year.